Thank you for joining me this afternoon, and I'm going to read some verses to you from the book of First John in chapter 4. This is John writing in First John, not the Gospel of John, but First John, chapter 4, and we'll start reading at verse 4. He says, "You are of Yahuwah." Now, in your English translations, again, the word God is used, but I always put Yahuwah's name back where it should be. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then just go back to my other videos where I've taught on the fact is that the name of the Creator has been edited out of our English translations with the word Lord and God in some places. And so in those areas where the name has been substituted or edited out, I always like to put it back in the scriptures where it should be. So that's why I always say that so others will understand. You are of Yahuwah, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Do you realize that the greater one lives on the inside of you and I? He lives on the inside of us. If you've been born of his Spirit, he lives on the inside of you and I, and greater is he that's in us than he that is in the world. And then it says, they are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world hears them. We are of Yahuwah. He that knows Yahuwah hears us. He that is not of Yahuwah doesn't hear us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of Yahuwah. And everyone that loveth is born of Yahuwah, and knows Yahuwah. He that loveth not knoweth not Yahuwah, for Yahuwah is love. In this was manifested the love of Yahuwah toward us, because that Yahuwah sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we might live through him. Herein is our love made perfect. Herein is love, not that we loved Yahuwah, but that he loved us, and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins. May the reading of the word of Yahuwah inspire you, comfort you, and bring edification to you today. Shalom.